Hey guys, this is me. This is one of my I'm gonna call night sessions. I won't be talking too loud. There won't be a lot of yelling or nothing like that. This would be like calm, relaxing. That's why it's called the night session. Um, when I do topics at these hours, this will be the tone of voice that you will hear me in. It won't be, like I said, extremely loud or anything like that. Turn your volume up on your phone. Make sure your phone volume is up. Because I won't be, like I said, just, talking very loud. This is a night session. I know it seemed like it's light in here, but this is, I think it's over here in Maryland around 11 p.m. So I want to just, keep it quiet as possible. Me and my fiance are not in our house yet. We will be soon. We will be. But we got neighbors and we want to be respectable. So we're not going to, I'm not going to ever scream at this time of night. I don't scream at all, ever. But I'm definitely not going to talk very loud on my phone this time of night. I just came back from a beautiful poetry bash with a couple of, good people and a very, very, dear friend. And it was amazing. It was beautiful. We had a, very, very good time. The poets were amazing. And it was just a good time out. So I was like, let me just stay in this essence. I love art, I told you. Poetry, fashion, music, movies, just whatever kind of art you can give to Cara Taylor, I accept it. It's just so beautiful across the board. So that was real fun. I do want to talk about a topic though that I did tell y'all that I was gonna address. And I will be addressing this topic multiple times on my channel because I am in that community. So I will be addressing it. Like I said, any questions, any comments, anything of that nature, I will be addressing, that topic. Like I said, once again, if you got to turn the volume up on your phone, feel free to do that. I'm not going to talk very loud. That's why I said these are going to be called the night sessions. I'm not going to talk very, very loud or raise my voice or anything like that. But I'm sure if you turn the volume up on your end, you can still hear me. I can still be heard. It shouldn't be an issue. But I do want to discuss this topic because, like I said, this is going to be a topic that's going to be, on my channel a lot. I know a lot of people got a lot of questions about this. What brought you to it, how it started, and what made you want to do it, and da-da-da-da-da. I know. Just like I said, just put all the comments, all the questions, whatever you have about this particular topic in the comment section. I will read it, and I will be sure to answer whatever questions you guys have. I'll do it either in the comments, or I will just do a video about it, the question or whatever is asked, of me. I'll just answer it either way. It could be in the comments directly to you, or it'd be a whole video about whatever you, ask me as far as, this topic goes. And I always answer to the best of my knowledge. I'm only one person, in this lifestyle, so I can't answer across the board. I'm not going to ever speak for anybody else, but I can only answer from my, point of view, what I feel and what I think, about, my experiences and stuff like that. I have been asked, the question of, what brought me. Well, let me first say, what I am gonna be, discussing, tonight with this topic here. It is, and it might be a longer video only because of the topic. It might be, at 20 minutes. It might be a little longer, but for the most part, it will be, probably maybe a little over than my regular videos. Because like I said, it's a broad topic. I'm not going to do it all tonight. But it would be, like I said, a topic that I will be discussing, just on and, numerous times on my channel. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, anything like that, it will be, discussed. And it is, regarding, just the whole, the poly thing, the whole, how did you wind up there? How did you get there? How did you know it was for you? What made you want to try it? How was your first experience in it? Just a billion questions about it. And I'm like, okay, what one do I answer first? Now, I'm going to do like a overcast or of the whole, question in general, or a lot of questions into one. But like I said, I will do individual videos to answer people questions about certain things that they want to know about, that lifestyle. That's not a problem. Like I said, you ask me anything, you can ask me, well, almost anything. I'm not going to answer certain things, but if you can ask me, like I said, if you keep it PG-13, I can answer it to the best, of my ability. I would do the best that I can, to answer that. But as far as what brought me there, it wasn't it. I was out of a relationship, and I don't know. I always heard when you do the same thing, you get the same results. When you do something different, you get, different results, of course. Okay. So I did. It was just something I was like, let me do something, different, as far as, this world, and not searching for love, and not searching for, a place to fit in, or a place to receive love, and anything of that nature. It was just something along on those lines. I just wanted to do something that I never, did before. And of course, being, how you say, I can't even blame it on being young or nothing like that, because not saying that 39 is old, but it's old enough to know better. So it wasn't being young, but just being a bit naive. I didn't do the full research of what I was supposed to do. And I just, jumped into, something with two other people that just should have been more. I should have looked more into some things. So I would say that what brought me to it was that it was pure curiosity. It was pure curiosity. It wasn't something that I thought about forever. I can't say that it was on my mind for years or nothing like that. It was just I just wanted to do something different. Like I said, when you do the same thing over and over and over, like insanity, and doing the same, and you're getting the same results, you just want to do something different. So it was literally just doing something, different. And like I said, I will admit I didn't do the proper research. I didn't do, anything that you do that's new to you. You gotta really, ask questions. You gotta look up, some things about it. You gotta do some research. You gotta, know what you're getting yourself into. And I will admit, I am a very honest person, very open person. I did not do that. And that's why I believe the first, poly relationship that I was in went really, really not, I wouldn't say it was bad. It just wasn't, the best fit for me at that time, because it was just so fast. Everything happened so fast. I decided to do it. Met a couple, did it, and it was over. It was like 6 weeks, not even. It was fast. It was fast. And I'm a person that believes in accountability, so I'm not gonna sit up here on this video and ever, say that it was their fault, it was them, it wasn't me. Like I said, I didn't do the proper research. I didn't do the proper, investigating, if you want to use that word, to see exactly what was best for me, to see exactly what I was getting myself into, and, a lot of things just happened, and it's just, like I said, it just didn't, it just didn't, work out. In a situation where there is, somebody, being invited into, anybody's marriage or relationship or whatever, that person needs to know thoroughly exactly what they're being invited into. And I don't believe that I was told everything. I was told some things, but I wasn't told every single thing. There was a lot. There was a lot going on, there. It was a lot going on. Like I said, with me at the time, I was still trying to find, my way and, relationship, career, just a lot. So like I said, I would never sit up here and say, oh, it was dumb. It was dumb. They were the bad guys. It was dumb. No, it was all of us involved. It was a lot. It was a lot that was involved. There was a lot that wasn't done, right. It wasn't a lot that wasn't, it was supposed to be open, but it wasn't open. It was a lot of, stuff done behind, how you say it, behind curtains or behind people backs or whatever you want to say. But it was a lot that just wasn't, open, unfortunately. And a lot of emotions got involved. A lot of things happened like really, really fast. And like I said, it just didn't with that particular situation, like I said, didn't work out. Of course, I wish them the absolute best. There's no, blame. I'm not pointing the finger. You was the problem. No. Like I said, it was all that was involved. It was the whole party. It was all that was involved. We all had some, we should have learned more about, one another and what we really wanted and what we really was looking forward to. And we should have really slowed down, to be honest with you. Everything happened so fast. I'm talking about, it was extremely fast. And you can't help it sometimes. It's like when you meet somebody, and in the lesbian community, they call it, well, in the gay community, period, they call it U-hauling. You fall, you meet them, you fall fast, and before you know it, you're hitting the ground hard, and it's a lesson being learned. So you want to take your time, you want to do it right, but then life happens, and it goes so fast, and it's so much you should have learned first. So like I said, I'm still part of it. I'm still very much, I'm still part of it. But this time I told myself, slow, learn, just don't rush, just slow, just slow down, just please, because yeah, doing it that fast the first time, it just was, it just wasn't the best thing to do. And I still feel in my heart that I lost, you know what I'm saying? Not lost, because they always say, I don't even feel like I lost anything, but the friendship that was there, between, the three of us, unfortunately got, destroyed because we went in fast with, the other stuff. So the friendship, unfortunately, went down with the ship, as they say. So, and that's what I don't want, I don't want the friendship to be destroyed by all the other stuff, and that's with any relationship in the world. That's with whether you in a monogamous relationship, or if you poly, or if you open marriage or relationship, whatever relationship you're in, you never want to lose the friend in that. You never want to lose the friendship in any of that, because I believe once you lose the friendship, that's when anger turns into like, you want to hit below the belt. You want to say things you don't mean. You want to do things that you might regret, and it's just like I said, it's just, it goes bad. And I didn't want to lose the friendship. I did not want to lose the friendship, but It's just like I said, it just went down with this ship, unfortunately. But the only advice that I would give to that, to a situation like that is, if you are thinking about, poly, if you are thinking about practicing that, if you are thinking about going into that, do the research. Do the research. My friend who was also into it as well, she said there's books on it, there's websites, do the research, and make sure, like I said, you go slow. I know it's so tempting to go fast, and you want to rush, and you don't want to wait. That's just the way the society is. That's the way the life is. That's the way New Yorkers are. All we do is rush. Moving to Maryland taught me to slow down a bit, because, it ain't much of a rush out here. This is, the beginning of the South, and it goes very slow, down here. But just take your time, and like I said, get to know the people, get to know the situation. Make sure that's something that you can see yourself really being a part of. Make sure there's no jealousy, there's no envy involved, there's no childhood traumas involved, there's no anger issues involved, there's no, just make sure it's everything across the board is just healthy. It's a healthy relationship. It's a healthy union. It's a healthy, bond. I always say, if you try to build a house on a weak foundation, you could build that house a billion times. If that foundation is not strong enough to hold that house, it's going to fall through. So the main thing is to remember that y'all got to make sure that foundation is strong, and make sure, it just goes smooth like that. I will say, for the couple that's inviting a person in, y'all got to make sure y'all foundation is strong before y'all invite anybody else into your union. For the person who's polysolo like myself, that's going into something of a couple, or just dating somebody else who's polysolo, y'all just got to make sure that the couple is right, or that the person that's also polysolo like you, they right mentally, psychologically, spiritually. And that's another thing. You focus on the physical. You keep saying, oh, that person is so fine, it's so beautiful, or they're a good kisser, or they're good in bed, or whatever it is. And that's all you focus on. But you got to remember, all that is good, but that's just like extra. You got to make sure that person is right in their mind, in their heart. You got to make sure they got a relationship with God. It matters. And I had to find that out the hard way. Make sure they got a relationship. They got a strong spiritual relationship, even if it's not with God. Because I believe in my ancestors as well. Even if it's like Buddhism, even if it's like whatever you pray to, whatever you're into, make sure you have a strong connection on that spiritual side. Make sure that you are mentally well. Any childhood traumas, any insecurities, anything you got going on, fixing any anger issues, all that matters. To deal with one person in a relationship is a lot sometimes. To deal with multiple people in a relationship is a lot. And it's not just bodies, it's more personalities involved, mood swings, a lot. So it goes from one to a lot quick. So just remember that you have to, just mentally, psychologically, spiritually, you have to be right before you either, like I said, join someone else's union, or you allow someone else in to your union. You got to make sure your foundation is strong. And that's for all parties involved. Not just the couple, not just the person who's polysolo. They say that calling a person a third is offensive, and some people don't like being called that. And so I will not use that term whatsoever. But just, all the way around, no matter what role you're in that union, make sure you are mentally and psychologically and spiritually okay before you go into that union. That goes, like I said, for the person, that goes for the couple, that goes for the, you know, the poly solo person, that goes for anybody involved. It matters. It matters. This will not be my only topic. This will not be the only time I talk about this. Like I said, I will do other videos on this because, like I said, is deep. It's deep. But like I said, there's nobody to blame. There's no pointing the fingers. I'm not mad at anyone. I still got love for them. Always will. Like I said, it just sucks that the friendship got pulled down into the ugliness, you know, of the situation, unfortunately. But just there will be other videos on this topic. There will definitely be other videos. And like I said, anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask me whatever questions I might be able to answer. Like I said, I will not speak for all, you know, the poly people out there in the world, polyamorous people. Never. I'm only one person, and I'm going to speak from my point of view each time. And that's what I'm going to do. So, like I said, this will not be my last video on this topic. I will go into, you know, just certain things, certain details. I will go, not as far as who I'm ever involved with and not like that, but just questions that you want to ask. Any questions that you need to ask me. You know, just feel free to ask me. Like, Takara, how was it this? How was it that? You know, did you feel secure in this? Did you feel, you know, just any questions you want to ask. Was there any jealousy? Was there any this? Was there any that? You know, I'll answer to the best, and I will answer real. I would not come up here and be flawed, be fake, I would be, it would be a real response, you know? And it still won't make anybody look bad. That is not what we're about. That is not what my channel is about. I will answer your question and not make anybody look bad. It would just be an honest, you know, answer from my point of view. And please understand that. Takara's point of view. That's it. You know? Just my point of view. But that being said, yeah. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. Like I said, this will be my night videos, I will call them, even though it still look like day, but it's absolutely, it's like I said, 11 o'clock p.m. at night. So turn your volume up. I will not talk very loud. This is going to be the voice you hear me in. I'm not gonna be talking really loud. Like I said, I give respect because I want it, and I'm not gonna disrespect, you know, the people close to us, you know. But once we get the house, it's on. I can talk the way I want to. I can do whatever I want to. I'm still be respectful. You know, I ain't gonna talk all loud and interrupt my fiance, you know, nothing like that. But I will be able to do night videos, and I can talk, you know, as loud as I need to talk in my office, in my house. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me. There will be plenty of other videos about this topic, I promise, because I already hear the questions. I already hear y'all with the questions out there in the world. And like I said, I appreciate you watching, subscribing, liking, and just, you know, any time that you give to watching one of my videos, it is greatly appreciated. It will forever be appreciated. And I thank you so much for taking the time out and watching my video. Thank you so much. Turn the volume up so you can hear me. But thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Good night. Night night.